course, there is no right. That's a crime against you. And it's not merely a crime, it's an early warning sign of what's to come. So once they can tell you what you're allowed to say in public, there's nothing they can't do to you. They can prohibit you from defending yourself. And I have to say, and I know everyone in Australia is all for your gun laws, and I'm not going to, I want to be respectful. I hate it when foreigners come to my country and lecture me on this. Okay, but I definitely don't want to, it's not my place to lecture anybody. But I have to say, I was with some people the other day outside Cairns, fishing. And we're having lunch on this farm, and of course I'm completely terrified of snakes because I'm not used to living among the world's most poisonous reptiles. It's just not a thing. Or in a country where like a giant bird can claw you to death. We don't have those either. Even the koalas are kind of ornery here. And so the guy said to me, he was like, oh, there was a brown snake in the garage yesterday. I said, a brown snake? Like the most poisonous snake in the world? It's the second most poisonous. Okay, whatever, poisonous enough. I said, what did you do? I got a broom and hit him in the head and he left. A brown snake? And I didn't say this, I don't want to seem like a wuss, but I mean, first of all, I would have wet myself, okay? Then I would have burned the house down and called the army. Because you can have a brown snake in your house. And the guy says to me, then later he goes, we don't have any guns in the house, too dangerous. I mean, the difference between a gun and a brown snake is the gun doesn't crawl around in your garage, it just sits there. It's an inanimate object. But this guy, who was, a man, I mean, he was a man too. I mean, you should have seen his fingers. They're like, each is, why does it kill Lhasa? I mean, this guy was a man. He was not a wuss in any sense. He laughed at the brown snakes. He probably had a pet cassowary, not afraid of them at all. And this guy was terrified that if you put a .38 special on his bedside table, it would jump up in the night and murder the family. And he was